Girl, what the hell, Leonte? No closets?
I lost you, babe. Picking up a planet with a press on. It's easier holding you down. Can't be any harder than holding you up now. To come clean, I said, to be realist, to be realist. Probably true, they say about me. Probably came from my inner circle. Usually come from your
Hello, you guys, and welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Simone, Nicole here, back at it again with yet another video. And as y'all saw from the title, we are in the L of the A to start our first round of official apartment shopping. Woo! Yay! I'm so excited to be here. I'm so excited to take you guys along on the journey with me. I know that there's going to be a lot of new people to this video, so welcome. If you've never seen my face, make sure you stay a while. The girls over here are pretty cool, but it's going to be a good old time. This is going to be the first vlog of many. I will have the vlog time-stamped, so just run your mouse over the bottom bar and you'll be able to go to whatever part of the vlog that you want, because I know all the new people here don't give a damn about my personality and about me. And that's cool. That's cool, sis. I'm gonna sell you on another video, or maybe this one, who knows. Anywho, I am not gonna yap too much tonight, frankly, just because I'm tired. It has been a long travel day and I still don't have everything organized for tomorrow like I'd like. So I'm going to work on that tonight. It is about 9 o'clock. I'll probably stay up for another few hours organizing tomorrow, getting things in order. And then when we talk in the morning, I'll run you guys down on how I set up my tours, how I go about choosing apartments, what sources I used, all of those good things. However, I guess I can just tell y'all for now, I am looking for a 2-bedroom or 1-bedroom with a den. Natural light is super duper important to me. Of course, like closet space, you know, like all the things that I need to do my job, and just girly things, upgraded appliances, upgraded fixtures, all of that. Okay. Just because I'm moving to LA, I don't want to downgrade the lifestyle that I had in Atlanta and house living in Atlanta. So that's all the yapping I'm gonna do for tonight. I'm about to lay it right on down in the bed, rub these feet together, pull that laptop out and get to work. So I will see you guys in the morning, and that's it. Well, hello everybody. Sorry to pop in here. It's Simone from back in Atlanta. I literally just said, I'm gonna walk you guys through how I pick out my apartments, and then I never did. So here's me doing that. What you guys are seeing is my apartment organizer. I know that a lot of it is blurred, but you can see the categories in which I am looking for things. I'm blurring things just because I want them to be private and I don't want to be dox myself. You feel me? But I figured that the information was still good. I bought this off of Etsy. I'll link the template down below in case you're interested. So I like to dump every single apartment that I see into something to keep myself organized. This is the one that I chose for the initial search. So for the first column, I have the tour status, and I made this a drop-down menu where I can select whether or not I had viewed it, had something scheduled, have a pending schedule thing, like I'm waiting for a callback or I'm waiting for a time confirmation, and then just unavailable. Boom. And then if I tour something and I do not like it, I highlight it in red. I wish that I was more savvy with this type of stuff, because I would want, once it's highlighted in red, for it to automatically be filtered down to the bottom of the list. And then for the ones that I still like to be filtered to the top, that would be a slay. If anybody knows how to do that and can explain it concisely in a comment, please do. Anywho, so that's how I know which ones I'm all good on. Then if it has a property name, then I list the property name. But as we'll get into in this vlog, a lot of places in LA do not have a property name, because it's just a random property that a random person owns. And then I have the address of said property. I have the link to the property of wherever I found it, be it Zillow, be it apartments.com, anything like that, or their official website. I have the rent amount. I don't really use the extra fees category, or at least I haven't just yet, because that's really nitty gritty to me and we're not there yet. And then we have the housing type, which for the most part will be apartment. We have location, obviously, if it's a 2-bed, 1-bath, or a 2-bed, 2-bath, which is a requirement for me during this apartment journey. Just know that I need a place to sleep and I need a place to work. So I would be okay even with a 1-bedroom if it had a den, if it had a dining room, if it had some type of space for me to work. Parking, that's a more nitty-gritty thing. Square footage, my overall rating. And then this category called Zillow is specifically because I am in a partnership with Zillow right now. And I need to figure out which apartments I'm going to feature in the short form content. And those apartments are going to be ones that I know I am not going to move into. So that's why some of the boxes are highlighted. And then there's little notes for them. And then the last section is the notes section where I put like how I felt about it. If I did tour it, did I like it? What did I dislike about it? Did I like the neighborhood? You know, just general things like that. And then before I had visited the property, I just used the notes column just to note what time and what day I would be touring. So that's the breakdown. This is not a comprehensive list of every single apartment I've visited. It's just like basically my starter, but this will be an ongoing list for the next however many months until I finally make it out to LA. Then we have this organizer that we will switch over to once I am down to my top contenders. So this one is not filled out at all yet because this is the nitty gritty stuff that we're talking about. So this will be where I dump my top ones in. And I really like this sheet because it'll auto-populate rankings based on like my must-haves that I have put into the sheet. And it'll let me know like where they weigh up against each other, which I really love. But all of this is editable. I still haven't like gone through and edited everything because of course, like I'm not buying a house, you know? So yeah, that is in general how I like to organize my apartment searches. I think that it helps to have a very, very clear vision of what you want, how you're going to get it, what neighborhood, and like keep everything organized and not just be holding on to those pieces of paper that you get when you go and visit a property. So now that I've talked y'all ear off, let's get into the first day of apartment hunting. Oh, I don't have a beauty blender. Oh, I'm not gonna say I'm gonna commit, but whoa. Anyways, good morning. Hello, everybody. I wanted to check in before we head out to our two tours for the day. I have completely underestimated the difference between the LA market and the Atlanta market. I reached out to like 12 different properties and have only been able to secure two visits for the day. So that's frustrating. I'm gonna keep pounding the good old pavement to see if I can get anything else for the day, but it doesn't look like it. Luckily, I have a whole other 24 hours left. And then I have like the crack of dawn morning on Saturday to go see places as well. So that's where we are at right now. I'm just like doing this quick little beat before we leave out. I also can't wear the little cutesy outfit that I thought I could because it's a lot colder here than I anticipated. I gotta wear this little bolero thing out with my outfit and it was not supposed to get at. So that's all the updates. I gotta keep it short on this camera because I did not bring a backup battery. So at some point the vlog will switch over to the DJI camera, which isn't like horrific. I just prefer the way the footage looks on this camera. So I'm gonna finish up my makeup, throw my clothes on, and I'm gonna see y'all when we get to the property. Okay, y'all, we've made it to the first viewing. This is actually the center of it, which I think is pretty cool. And then all the apartments are all around it. I'm just waiting on the leasing agent to come in here and then I think we'll start the tour. Okay, so we made it to the first apartment. It is really, really nice, super pretty. The finishes are really nice. Immediately when I walked in, I said, I don't think I can do this because there's not enough lighting in here. And that's gonna be like really high on the list for me. This is clearly like brand new, like freshly renovated. This place has so many ups and downs. So down, baby, this is tiny. I could not fit my bed in here. And I was like, oh, okay, well that's fine because this will be my office because the closet is actually a really big size. It's actually like a walk-in closet. I didn't realize that. And then the bathroom is really nice. Hey guys. So it got me again. I said, okay, cool. Then I said, that just means the next bedroom has to be really big, right? Wrong. So it's 2 bedroom, 2 bath. But this is the only room with any type of light. Closet is tiny. And again, it is a shoebox in here. So unfortunately, I do not think that she is a winner. I'm going to talk to the leasing agent though and see if there's other units that like have more lighting. So I'm gonna go talk to him and I'm gonna let y'all know how that goes. So this is the next unit. This is actually better because it does have this skylight, which is nice because it gives us more lighting inside of the unit in general. Oh, okay. Now we're talking. Now we're communicating. We might be making a point or two. Bathroom, cool. Ah, it's a 2-bedroom. Oh, no, still 2-bath. They needed to break this wall down and extend this room out further and just make this bathroom smaller. What are you gonna do? Washer and dryer is in the unit. That is one of my deal breakers. So that's perfect. Okay, that is all for version number 2 of this unit. I'm gonna go finish out the realtor and then I'll go back downstairs and debrief with y'all. Okay, y'all, we back in the car with it. First official LA apartment tour down. It was cool, but it's out of my budget. I forget about this part of apartment shopping where like you show up and it seems like every single time they're like, oh, you saw less 2,000 on the website. It's actually 2,500. Girl, who said that? It's a brand new build. They literally just built the building, which is cute. It was fine. I think that it was fine, and I need to feel more than fine about something if I'm gonna go over budget. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, that's our first apartment. Let's go ahead and head to our second and final apartment of the day. I just can't understand how that's possible. I'm gonna see if I can work some magic and make that not happen. Okay, so we have made it to the next place. I think I'm just waiting for the realtor to let me know that they are here. Me too, I'm up front. Okay, about to hop out, see what it's giving. I don't know if I'm gonna film on my phone or if I'm gonna film on the DJI, but either way it goes, I will see you in a second. Okay, so we have made it into the unit. Okay, so I'm gonna just let y'all look. So this is the living room. And then I guess you could call this like the kitchen space, like you would put chairs here. And then the kitchen is open like this. Washer, dryer, refrigerator, and then bedroom. And I was like, okay, cool. Until I look at this and I said, does this come with the unit? And then that's when I put together, there are no closets in this unit, like none. So it's just these like wardrobe situation. And then this is the bathroom, which is pretty cool design, you know? Cool. But I do fear it is a no for me, dog. Let me film for TikTok and then we about to go get back in the car. Girl, what the hell, Leonte? No closets? How did I miss that? LA is a wild market, man. We've only seen 2 apartments and LA is such a wild market. For what they wanted for that apartment with no closets, you're out of your mind. You're out of your mind. So I'm just gonna sit here and see if there are any like traditional apartment that I can tour, because it's only 3 o'clock and most places are going to stay up until 5. So I'm hoping that we'll just be able to go that route, because baby, this don't make no sense. What the heck? Hi friends. So we're at the next place. The lighting in here is insane. Why is it? What's going on? There we go. So I literally just got on the map and started moving it around until I found a place that looked cool and was in my budget, because I just didn't want to waste the rest of the day. Y'all know this. So my camera's being weird. We're just gonna go inside. Let's see what this one gives. Okay, so someone just moved out. So this isn't what we're fully working with. There will be a cabinet under here, and then the washer dryer would be in here. Kitchen, and then open space, but this is like a den area, so I could work out of here. And then there's a closet, and then this is the living room space. Then we have LA. Hello. And then this is the second bedroom. We'll debrief in a sec. Good morning, everyone. I know that was a weird cut from before, me being like whispering to the camera like, we'll talk later. I was not in danger or anything. I say I'm not in danger because now that I look back on that footage, it looks like somebody help me. But it was not like that at all. The leasing agent just was inside of the apartment. They have been like leaving when I film, so I'm able to speak freely, or just like not coming with me inside. of the unit, so I can't say what I need to say if he can hear me. So the apartment was cool. The appliances aren't as updated as I would like, but I did like the feel of it. It was very cutesy. However, it was in Hollywood, not West Hollywood, not North Hollywood, Hollywood. It was actually right next door to the Netflix building, which I kind of live, because it's very manifesting vibes. Like I live right next door to Netflix. Like hello. I love the fact that they did have the little like den type vibe. That was cute, but it just, for the price, it was whatever. And my nervous system did not feel calm in there. And I know that feels very like woo woo, but y'all know I've been taking my health very seriously lately, and I need for my home to feel like my place of rest, you know? So I don't know if I want to have the pace of living in Hollywood, even though it is a lot closer to the city, which is convenient. So that's my thoughts on that. I will not be showing any units that I think I could possibly potentially move into, you know, for safety reasons. So there's that. Now, to talk about how it has been like apartment shopping here, it's so different than Atlanta, like 75 so's different, or just anywhere that I've looked for apartments. Like most apartments in big cities even are owned by huge companies like Greystar is a really big one, and I forget, other ones aren't coming to mind, but y'all know the vibes, y'all know what I'm talking about. It's not like that here. Like there's a handful of those types of apartment complexes, but not really. Like a lot of them are owned by one like management company that's like some person that like has some money and invested in an apartment building, and then they have like 8 people living there. So therefore, when I'm looking to do these tours, I can't just go on the apartment complex's website and book a tour through their website. No, mon frere. I have to contact the leasing agent and then see what times work with that particular leasing agent so that they can come out and do the tour with me. I don't know how I feel about living somewhere where there's no office downstairs. Like I can't just walk down to the office and talk to them about something. That feels odd to me. Like the maintenance men aren't just like walking around the building all the time. Like I'm not seeing them being like, hey, what's up? That feels odd to me. All my girls that are like, a lot of y'all live in LA already and are just like watching this journey, so tap in and let me know your thoughts. This market feels like New York. It also gives New York, because one of my really close friends lives in New York, and this is how she talks about how it is to find an apartment for her. Then I call myself trying to go through a like rental concierge service. Baby, they told me that the service fee for their services is equal to 1 month's rent of wherever I end up finding. I said, well, gosh darn it. That's a lot of motherfucking money, okay? So this is very, very different. This is absolutely just our first time dipping our toe in the water, finding places. But yeah, that's what's going on. It's a new day. We have, I think, 4 or 5 places to see today, which is a fair amount. That's the catch up. So now that we're all caught up, next time I see y'all, we will be viewing the next apartment. Hello, everybody. So I am, as y'all can hear, in a coffee shop. Hopefully y'all can hear me better now that I'm like talking into my phone. But we just came from our first showing. It went really well. I kind of felt like I could finally like take a breath of fresh air seeing that apartment. And honestly, depending on how the rest of the day goes, I might not even be able to show y'all the apartment or like tell y'all the name or anything like that. It felt exactly like what I'm used to living in Atlanta, which is perfect. That's what I needed. Felt at home. So that made me really happy. So I'm gonna eat my food. I'm going to see if we can squeeze in like a couple more tours, and then I'll check in if I'm able to tour anywhere else. Okay, we are off and are going to the next place. I'm early, but I had a big gap in my schedule, so I'm going to see if they can do the tour early, because that would be really helpful. That way we can squeeze in a little bit more. Okay, this is the bedroom that I'm standing in, and then they only have a 1 bedroom to show. This is the living room, and then kitchen, and then we have the bathroom. I don't know if we do. Finishes are really nice, and then they have the built-in shelves, which is cute. Let's debrief in the car. Yeah, baby, that didn't give. that did not give, like, the finishes, all of it was cool, but they did not have a 2-bedroom available. They only have 3 2-bedroom units in the entire building, and the other apartments were a sneeze. I think that the one that I actually just showed y'all was something crazy, like 300 or 400 square feet. 300 or 400 square feet. Girl, hell no. No, whatever. I am gonna see if I can get in at this next place. I don't know if they'll be able to take me. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to tour. They said it's a self-guided tour, so why can't I go by myself? They said the next available appointment they have is at 3:30, and I'm like, let me tour by myself. But anywho, let me go. This battery is dying. I gotta conserve it because Mone didn't bring her goddamn backup batteries. So I'm gonna see y'all hopefully in the next unit. Okay, y'all, so an exciting kind of events. I can do a self-guided tour, which is nice. I don't have to worry about keeping it cute in front of nobody. So we're currently walking through the building. It does feel a little like run down, but I want to give it a chance because I do like this area. So let's go into this first unit and tour and see what it gives. Okay, y'all, we made it in here. They did let me know, like, none of the units are ready because the people have just moved out. So literally it's crazy seeing someone's couch in here. That's insane. But we have the kitchen area, of course, the living room area. Then we have me, hello me, boop. And then the bathroom, which is cool. And then the bedroom. They do not have walk-in closets. Don't live, laugh, love for that, but it's cool. And this is the 1-bedroom. Told her I didn't want that, so then she sent me the floor plan for the 2-bedroom. So let's go check out the 2-bedroom because girl, it never gave me being in a 1-bedroom. So we made it into the 2-bedroom, 2-bath. There is trash on the ground. I'll show you real quick. Boop, trash, but these people are literally moving out, so it's whatever. Living room, mind you, because my DJI is a pretty wide angle camera, this space looks a lot bigger on camera than what it is in person, just as a heads up. Then we have the hallway, washer and dryer is in here. It's actually the exact same brand that I have in my current apartment, so that's cute. And then we have the first bathroom. I do like the finish on that overhead light. The bathrooms are a nice size. Overall, this is like a pretty spacious unit. Now, let me just say this. When I say I hate this and I don't know why so many apartments in Cali have this, I think it's the stupidest thing in the face of the planet. Like, why is the closet sliding glass door mirrors? What the heck is that about? I hate it. So anytime I see this, it's automatically off my list because that means that I would have to figure out a way to replace this if I was to move into a place with these. I just don't feel like doing that. And then here's the 2nd bedroom. Like I said, these are a lot more spacious, which is really nice, but ew, I hate that. And then this is the next bathroom. So overall, I feel like the finishes in here are really nice, but ultimately I can't really see myself living here because the safety is not there for me and the cleanliness is not there for me. It gives that this building was built a very long time ago and then they went through and renovated the whole thing. But buildings that are old that they went through and renovated have a very particular look. And to me, that's what this gives. So that's that. I'm happy that we're getting in so many different visits today because I'm pretty sure we still have another 2 more today. So yeah, let's get going. Hello, hello, hello. We have made it to our next showing. We are in the hills, baby. For sure. Didn't lock my doors. Can never be too safe. Let's see how we like this one. Walking up. And I will show you guys what it's giving once I get up there. I don't know, y'all. That little couple $1,000 that one concierge lady want is starting to look real good. I'm not gonna hold you. This apartment shopping vlog is taking a turn. The LA market is whoa, like I'm just so not used to this. I had to sneak and get a video. Not even sneak, it's like the current resident was giving us the tour, so I didn't want to be like filming in her space. And then I was also touring with several other people. I felt bad even like recording because like it was like her son's room, and I said, ooh, this feels like a violation. So yeah, it was actually really cute in there though. We're up in the hills. I do really like the concept of being in the hills, but that's gonna go in like 2 seconds. I think that she said that the landlord already had 3 people apply to this place, and I could see why. It seems really chill in there, really cutesy. Like I could definitely see myself like setting up the space and it really being a vibe for sure. But, and however, it is not for me, I fear. Oh man. And my last showing for the day just texted and let me know that the apartment has officially been leased. So I don't have another showing, and it is 3 o'clock. I'm gonna see if I can get in a viewing at another place, mainly because I still have content that I need to get for Zillow, and I need to get my last and final showing done for them with a property that I found through Zillow. So I need to make something shake. I'm gonna sit here, go back through my potentials and see what I can shake out. And I'll check in with you guys soon. Okay, girlies, we managed to find one last place to tour. Thank the Lord. That's why I couldn't really get my head together in the last clip, because I was talking and trying to think, because I'm like, I have to film one more video. I have to get one more video for Zillow. So my gears were turning, but we were able to get into one more place because, you know, office is about to close. It's about to be 5 o'clock. It's about to be 7 p.m. fry. It's not 95 degrees, but you know what I'm saying? Like, people are trying to get out of there. So we were able to get into one more place. We about to see this place, and then I'm clocking out for the night. I'm clocking out for the night because this is much too much. This lighting looks crazy. This lighting is acting crazy. I'm gonna see y'all in a second. How about that? Had to take out a church real quick while we're coming to this next place. Let's get in here and see what it's giving. Okay, so we are in the loft unit. Let me be clear. This is a hell no for me. Okay, but I do like the layout, I will say that. So it's loft style. They are gonna rip out all of these carpets and put down hardwood floor. And then I asked if they were gonna replace the cabinets. They said no, they're just gonna paint over them. I said slay, period. Thanks for being honest. And then this would be like the main master bedroom again. Absolutely not. Closet and then bathroom. Girl, I'm not opening that. It looked like I ain't even got the light on in there. Absolutely not. But I do love how like open the space feels. You go up the stairs. This would make a perfect office. And again, the residents just moved out, so I'm not faulting them for all of this being around. And then they're gonna rip up the carpets and replace them. And then this is the closet. Okay, I think that's our last showing for the day. So let's get in the car and debrief. Okay, so we're on the couldn't be talking to me. We are on the DJI with it because I think that our main camera has officially died on us. It was something. It's absolutely like an older building, and the building itself like just isn't as clean as I would like for it to be. And I did not realize that we are in Koreatown, and Koreatown is a hell no for me. Just like location wise, safety wise, every single person from LA that I have ever talked to has been like, if you are a single woman, do not move to Koreatown. Okay, it's in the process of being upgraded and like becoming safer over time, but it's not there yet. So I'm all good on that. So I think that was our last showing for the day, and I'm so sorry because this place I really wanted to see doesn't have any available showings until like next week, I believe. The unit is actually stunning. Like, even if I could see this, I would not bring y'all along with me because this is absolutely somewhere that I would move into. I actually think that I'm just gonna like swing by just so that I can look at the area to see like if I should really be in love with this, because this is stunning. It's out of my budget, but honestly, I've been waiting for a unit to like speak to me, to convince me to open up my pocketbook you know, because none of these is giving open up your pocketbook. You know what I'm saying? Like if it's over my budget, I'm like, girl, you're over my budget and you're not cute. Hello. So this one seems like it might be worth it. So I'm gonna take a drive over to that area, and then I think I want to like sit down to like a little din. You know what I really want? I want some really good tacos, some really good guac, a good old margarita. And I like want to be like on the beach, sipping on my margarita, eating my tacos, looking at the ocean. That would be such a vibe. But traffic right now is horrendous. So I'm going to drive over to this other place and then see where we end up for dinner. Okay, we made it to get my tacos. I have a margarita. I left my tripod in the car, so I just gotta sit y'all down and hope that y'all will. Okay, y'all look fine. Y'all look fine. Let's taste the margarita. Perfect. Perfection. Literally perfection. Wow. I think that they said that this is the first Mexican restaurant in all of California. It was established in like 1933. So I have high hopes. I'm very excited. Okay, y'all. I got my guac. And then one thing about it, I don't think I've ever told y'all this. I love jalapenos. I love everything spicy. So if they have fresh jalapenos, keyword fresh. I don't want the canned shit. Okay? If they have fresh jalapenos, I'm gonna get them every single time. Like, what are we talking about? Put a little fresh jalapeno on there. I'm a happy girl. And the tacos are here. Got black bean, 2 shrimp, and then 1 chicken, and then some rice. I'm gonna put my guac on top of the tacos. It's gonna be so good. I just know it. Right now, because I always listen to books when I go out, pro tip, if you are nervous about like going out to eat by yourself, I'll always have a book or a video queued up. Right now, I'm listening to the Mine F series. I think I'm on like book 4. It's alright. It's alright. It's like 3 hours long a piece. It's whatever. Okay. Let me eat my tacos. Okay, I dressed up my taco. I already took a bite. I would say it's cool. You know, got a little bite of rice. Rice is good. Black bean. It's good. I'm definitely doing what I need to do. Me personally, I'm satisfied. That's what I'll say.
And if any of the guys sold to a kid, minus their heads, hands, and feet, I say confused. He rolls his eyes.
Hello?
Would say that city could get their hands
all right,
on
bye.
drugs.
Hello everybody, welcome to the last day of this vlog. That is all I got for y'all, and for once I'm not gonna leave y'all hanging and not do an outro. After y'all saw me yesterday, I was getting tacos, I believe. I literally went back to the Airbnb, watched some TV, went back to sleep. Woke up this morning and I saw a couple more places that renewed my hope. I may or may not still end up going
This is the
with
final call for Volaris flight. Line 4783772. Esta es la última llamada para el vuelo. Volaris.
Period. And that's on Duolingo. Anywho, I might still consider going with the apartment locator, because when I sat down and like really thought about the fact that the math of me like coming out here, it is really expensive for me to fly back and forth, get a car, get somewhere to stay. Like the fee that she's asking for is like half of what I spent on this one trip. So if I'm gonna be going back and forth, it actually might just be cheaper for me to hire someone. And I only have to pay them if they find me something. So those are my last thoughts. This is the first of probably a few apartment shopping vlogs for my new home in LA. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I will see you guys super duper soon next week. But let's have a little montage outro, shall we? And I guess y'all can be there when I go home and say hi to Deb, because y'all love Deb, so I'll let y'all see Deb.
Meditate. You can take me to a place where we can't be all alone. I let you hold me, 'cause you know me. Lay your head on my pillow. Touch is making me feel wet.
Ran into one of the girls at the airport. Say hey, cute. Period.
Cause I feel so comfortable with you. You make me comfortable with you.
Where's mama's girl? Where's mama's girl? Hi. She always does this when I first get home. She runs away from me because she's mad at me. Hi! Mama missed you. Mama missed the baby. Miss Sarai said that she was hissing at her. That's not nice. Miss Sarai comes to take care of you when mommy's not here. Now, everyone want to say hi to you. No one asked, but I'm delivering. And that's going to be it for today's vlog, you guys. And I will see you guys super duper soon in the next one. Say bye, mama. Bye, guys.
Come rewind. Girl, I get the money with you, make you mine. If you love me, every night, make you mad.